Hello, welcome to another episode of Paddy Will Help. I'm Paddy, and I'm here to help. Today we're talking useless friends. Neil Diamond once said, "He ain't heavy, man, he's my brother." But what if he is heavy? What if he's a great big fat ugly lump that lets you down all the time? Also, Neil, you didn't even write that song, so let's take what you're saying with a big pinch of salt. Useless friends. The ones who disappear when you need them most. The ones who always seem to be in a crisis, but are not around when you have one. Friends who require loyalty, support, attention, but can't return it. Now, before you start making a list of names, we're also going to ask a harder question. Have you ever been that friend?
Ooh.
Because healthy relationships, healthy friendships, they require honesty on both sides. And hopefully by the end of today's show, we'll have helped a few of you out and we'll know the difference between a friend who's simply going through a difficult season and a friendship that's been draining you for years. Now, of course, I can't solve these problems on my own. When I needed an Ed Night, were you there? Were you there? When I needed an Ed Night, were you there?
I'm always here for you.
My friend who couldn't be more useful to me.
Oh.
Ed Night.
Stop it, Paddy.
And in your hand, you've got your go-go juice. Oh, say so, say so. I make a cup of coffee for a night. I make a cup of coffee, all right.
That was so nice. I regret doing that towards you every time you talked about a friend going into a crisis.
If you had to do the ratio of who's had more crises since we've been friends, what would you say?
We both had a lot because we're such good friends. We've been friends for a long time. But that's a good thing because if a good friendship is like a good boat, it can weather any storm.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
I see you and me as two guys up in the rigging of like a ship that we're driving together.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Meteletage?
Ship we're driving.
The ship we're driving. I'm in the passenger seat.
Excuse me, love, we're going to park the ship.
Have you ever heard of Meteletage? I think it's called Meteletage. Jamie, can you Google that?
The camouflage.
No, it's when pirates back in the day, they would get sort of functionally married, like they do everything together and share all their loot.
Really?
Yeah.
Meteletage.
Two sailors and pirates would and that's you and me in the comedy industry. Two pirates who would sort of do everything together and be like best mates on the ship.
It's like telling people, no, I'm not gay.
Yeah. No, they were like, yeah, we're not gay. We're just like married on the boat.
But they could maybe cuddle. They could cuddle.
We're just like, what? I think they probably did in the hammock. Maybe. But they might have two hammocks next to each other if they were going through an argument or one of them was snoring.
Some people move their friendships, they start like rubbing the lower back. But I want to rub your...
Yeah, you've told me that a lot.
But I want to rub your upper back.
He tells me a lot. He says the really best friends let each other rub each other's backs.
Yeah. Do you think? I think you're a really good person for this job because we're talking useless friends.
Thanks, man. From experience myself, do you think of being a useless friend?
I think you're useless. You are useless.
Thanks, mate.
But you are a great friend.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah. You're not a useless friend.
But I'm useless and a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Useless in what way? Late? We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about
I'm
that.
often late, to be fair.
We talked about that on the Patreon, by the way. Which, if you're not subscribed, you got to get in there now.
I'm pretty useless in terms of being late. But this is another thing that actually, maybe you and me are both useless, but we come into our own as friends. Because you know what me and you are both really bad at?
Tell me.
And Dan is also really bad at this. Replying to messages and emails.
Yeah.
Your WhatsApp bio says just call me because I won't reply.
I will not reply.
I'm so bad at replying to my messages. It's so bad. I'm so bad at doing anything. I'm useless, but I'm also useful in some sort of ways, but mainly useless, I think. You and me don't do anything, basically.
It's crazy how often people go, I know you're busy, and I'm like, you've got no idea.
You've got no idea how not busy I am.
I can't let people know that.
Yeah, of course.
I am busy.
I'm busy, but I'm busy doing things that you wouldn't class as a good reason for being busy. I'm like thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm in the Mind Palace.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and I've lost the keys.
Yeah.
No,
I'm locked in. I've got locked in syndrome.
We should, yeah. I think, true friendship, it shouldn't be transactional, It shouldn't be like bar for bar, you do this, so I do that.
Of course not.
It should flow.
100%.
But sometimes people need a different... Would you say you've got a love language?
I don't know if I have a love language, because they say it's like acts of service and like gifts and stuff. I think that's awesome, by the way, to say like my love language is like you doing stuff for me. Acts of service is awesome.
Acts of cervix.
Acts of service. What's your love language?
I don't know. Physical touch?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually right. But it's you physically touching other people.
I like touching you. I don't know if I'll be materially better because of my friends. That's what sort. I think I'm far poorer because of you.
Why?
And I think you're poorer because of me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because every time we meet up, we spend £1 million. we meet up to do something that we have to do. There was a while when we were really strict on ourselves and we used to make a video every 2 months. And people would
then we'd only put out half of them.
and people would say, it's a shame that you guys only meet, and it would be like, no, I meet Ed most days.
I say 4 days a week.
3 hours. And we'd watch YouTube videos and go, hey man, we're going to change the world with the next video.
The next video is going to blow. I can just feel it.
Yeah.
But even when I regret to say this, but I was thinking like, even when I went back to, it was one of my old friends from like my area's birthday. It was his birthday party on the Saturday, and so we all met up to watch the England game and see him. And
this better be going somewhere, Ed. I'm going to be livid if it isn't.
it's going somewhere to do with friendship.
Okay.
And with that friend group, I'm afraid, there were so many people there that I hadn't seen for ages. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid I might be the one that's like, because of comedy and stuff, I'm never turning up to functions and events, and I'm like slipping out of the group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to see those guys every day when we were teenagers, early 20s. And now I'm like never about, just because I'm like always on the road.
This is getting heavy.
Saturday nights.
You're flagellating yourself.
I think I might be the useless friend in that
No, we
but
can't.
I worry that I am.
Ed, we cannot tail off this early on into, did you say solipsism?
Solipsism, yeah. Ennui.
Ennui, poo ennui.
Poo ennui.
Yeah.
It was only poo.
And we always. Coming out my bum, coming out my tuppence.
Call your Willie your tuppence. That's so sweet. Coming out my bum, coming out my tuppence.
I think before we take some calls, there's a friend that I want to speak to, Adam Flood.
Hi, Adam.
Hi, boys.
How you doing, mate?
I'm good here, just on the balcony, thinking about stuff.
Oh, what are you thinking about?
I'd love if he dropped his phone during the call.
Yeah. I love if you dropped it, but also didn't let go, if you know what I mean. Are you all right with everyone seeing where you live?
I mean, you can't figure it out from this, can you?
No.
From what, showing your entire building?
Do you remember on that garage roof, that time we saw 10 loaves of bread on that garage roof?
That was amazing.
That was a great day.
Adam, I'm going to cut to the chase here. We're talking about useless friends.
Oh, yeah.
And you came to mind straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends that always cheap out on their Wi-Fi and stuff like that.
Yeah, friends. Yeah, I think we need to get you some more friends, because I know you're always asking me to meet up and I'm busy. So I thought maybe
we can get you some friends.
Maybe get you some new friends.
Yeah.
I want you to go to. I know that you're not good with sort of like books and reading, but do you think we could move you out of your comfort zone and you could go to a local library
and see if you can make some friends there?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I imagine that'd be a great place to meet people when they're
loud as you can, ideally. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you can do that? And maybe we'll find you some friends in the library.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a lot of like teenagers studying for their GCSEs. You could approach them and ask if they want to be friends, sort of thing.
Okay, that sounds like I won't get in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe change your name to Angela to get ahead of him.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, we'll see you back.
Yeah, a teenager asking the librarian for Angela. She's like, yeah, he's over there.
Yeah. It's just a loop. Right.
Angela's asking for you.
We'll see you later, laddie.
All right. I'll go do that now.
Goodbye.
So, Adam Flood is on his way to the library. Are we ready for our first caller?
I'd say we are.
Kyle. Hey,
I can hear you, Kyle. What's going on?
Yeah, not too much. Yourselves?
We're pretty good, thanks. I'm here with Ed, and
hi, how's it going?
We're here solving problems about useless friends. And what's your problem, Kyle, lad?
So, one of my friends, he's a great guy, but there's one sort of issue which really sort of comes down to money. He's just very tight with money. There's lots of little kind of issues that kind of chip away. But I think I sent in a couple of examples. So one of them was, it was quite an old one, but when we used to live together, he asked me, do you want anything from the shops? And I just said, okay, can you get me a packet of crisps? He came back and he was like, can you send me back the £1.22? And
come on.
It's mostly like, I get that I do owe him the money, but if it's the other way around, I'm not asking for that money, I'm getting him something.
So what stinginess have we seen now that you guys don't live together?
He had a barbecue, invited everyone, and once everyone had agreed to go, he then said, you're going to have to pay for the food. Like, it was £1 to eat.
Huh?
£1?
What?
Yeah, it's, like what I didn't really understand like the idea that he wanted £1 from us all once we were there.
That's mad. That's crazy because normally at a barbecue, everyone just sort of like brings something and
Yeah.
everyone sort of brings a little something and like adds to the. That's so odd.
You need to start invoicing him for your time together.
That's really good.
If you ever help him with something,
Yeah.
you know, let's say, what could be a thing that you might help another friend with?
Like putting a shelf up or moving
Putting
a
a
flat.
shelf up, perfect. You then invoice him £1 for DIY services.
100%.
And don't tell him that you're doing this to get back him. See if he gets the message.
Just invoice him every time.
Constant invoices.
Full address every time.
Reminders.
Reminders, yeah. It's been 30 days. There's now interest on this.
What are the bailiffs? Start sending bailiffs
Send
rounds.
bailiffs round to his house, yeah. And then charge him for the bailiff's wages.
Mm.
How would you approach it though? How do you if it does come to a point where he wants to discuss this with me?
I'm telling you, you don't discuss it.
You don't discuss it.
No, I'll tell you, yeah, don't discuss it. Just every time, every possible opportunity, every single possible opportunity that you have, or you expect, every time you're with him, ask if he wants something from the shops, or if you go for a meal or a coffee together, say, but like really labour it. Go, I've got this, and honestly, it's fine, like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like just do that like all the time, and just be like, because that's what a good friend does. That's
Also,
that sort of thing.
what kind of barbecue is this if he only needs £1 from his friends?
It's £1 per lump of charcoal, so he's got to get the fire going.
But then you don't even have the meat.
Does he pay? Do you have to pay him a penny for every time he flicks the lighter for the gas he wastes?
Now here's what you should start doing. You should start paying him even when he doesn't ask for it.
Yeah.
So when you go on his house and you flush the toilet, flick 10p at him and say, "Hey man, that was just for the toilet."
Yeah.
And see how low, you know?
Oh, every time he asks you to pay him in the most inconvenient measures possible.
In 2p coins.
2p coins, or like write him up if he wants £1 off you. Write him 100 checks for 1p.
Yeah. Also, you'll have to invoice me for that.
Yeah.
So I do everything because of tax, I have to do everything.
Everything on QuickBooks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Splitwise has sort of made things a lot worse as well. Kind of these apps that track all small payments.
Splitwise can kill, absolutely kill a fucking.
Me and Ed used to have a Splitwise for our shared fleshlight.
Yeah.
It was not even a good one. It was like a wind-powered one. You have to fart in it to turn it on.
Yeah, so one person would do the farting while the other one fucked it. It was like really. Do you know what I mean? And Paddy would always make me beans on toast for every meal.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I like mine extra warm.
He said, Ed, I've made you another prune juice milk.
And you say, let me guess who's goated with the fleshlight.
Yeah, let me guess who's on fart duty today.
Do you know where the Splitwise headquarters are, Kyle?
He didn't like that. Kyle.
I'm
Lost on
just
Kyle
just-
the fart-powered flashlight routine.
I feel like
I've got this weird hatred of beans. It's not even the fleshlight, it's the beans.
So it's just you weren't even listening. As soon as we mentioned beans, you saw orange.
you got excited by the
so-
fleshlight conversation. You thought, hello,
Yeah, it
these
set
guys
me
are
off.
speaking my language.
Yeah. Splitwise politics can get pretty nasty.
Defo.
They can get really nasty. I've just taken to regularly paying off. Like, if there's anything I owe on the Splitwise, just bang it on. And
I think sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat and I think about all the money that I owe people and all the money that people owe me.
yeah.
And then once it's the morning again, I think life is just not worth living this stuff.
I had to make payments yesterday and it fucking pissed me off.
But life, you know, it's just like, it's a prison.
Life is a prison. You're right about that.
No, but your friend is in a prison
Yeah.
of his own making.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong.
I can only pity people that see the world in that way.
Yeah. One day your friend will be, paying for their own care home and fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Does this guy have a job?
Yeah, he works in a bank.
Works in a bank.
What's in a bank?
Yeah, he's quite well
So
off.
he can't.
Well, that's how the rich stay rich, I guess.
Comes from money as well.
Okay.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, this
Why
is
is it
it.
always the case when it's like poor cunts are the most generous? It always holds true for everyone I know. All the poor cunts are the generous people, and the people that are
Just got
that
nothing
come
to
from
lose.
wealth are the ones that, I guess, yeah. I guess, because I'm like, because if I look at my back, this is why I like, the other day I went to a sauna in my house, because it was £15 for a ticket and I had £15 in my bank account.
Lovely.
And I was like, well, I might as well have, if I've got £15, I might as well have £0.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I reckon if this guy's got well off, works in a bank,
Yeah.
I've said this before and I'll say it again, you are within your right to steal from him.
Yeah. Robin blind.
You kind of see yourself as the Robin Hood of yourself. See yourself as what's it called? The forest or wherever they lived?
Nottingham Forest.
Huh?
Nottingham Forest.
Is that what it's called?
No, Sherwood
Forest.
Which is in Nottingham. The Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest is a
Imagine
football
you're Sherwood Forest and your hands are Robin Hood.
You're poor, so you're robbing from the rich to give to yourself.
Can I ask how you work, if you do work, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm working in a library.
Work in a library, educating people. Well, you're about to make a friend this afternoon.
You're about to make a new friend, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, you work for the good of the people,
Kyle,
this cunt works in a bank.
Yeah, you're doing a noble job, a noble cause. He works for a bank, he's a bad guy. You have to steal from him.
Maybe start carrying like a sum up reader or a square reader, and then every time
But don't get 5G because that will lower your intelligence.
Yeah.
And confuse you, and you'll start getting ad reads when you're asleep.
It might even give you COVID. Yeah. So what you need to do is here's a really good idea,
It'll give you long COVID and a short dick.
every time that you're near your friend, right, you've got your little like secret card reader, like use the magician's trick of like palming it in your hand,
nice.
so he can't see it. And then every time he turns around, just hold it up to his wallet. Just like put £10 on it and hold it up to his wallet.
I like that.
It will charge him contactless. And just do that. Every time you're near him, just charge him £10 every day while he's not looking.
It's like if you're in any city in Europe and you pay for £1 for anything, they'll just stick €100 on it.
Oh, really?
Is that what happens?
So you go to like a bar and it's £10 your bill is, and you pay €150.
Kyle, I think you're getting information from your stingy mates. Hey man, I just bought you a cafe for €1, so that'll be £100, please.
Yeah, there is definitely like poor cunt maths that goes on. Like the math that goes on in my head doesn't make sense to anyone else.
No.
I bought so many football shirts in the last 2 months for no reason.
Well, because you're hoping to qualify.
Yeah.
You were pissed off when G Bellingham got those 2 goals in. You still thought you might come in for the next game.
Yeah, I think I might be called up to the squad. When Livramento got injured, I thought, well, now's my chance.
Have you spoken to your other friends about this?
Is there anyone else that's like upset
There was
about
this
it? Sort of
sort of big debate about it because he invited us all round to his house and then he'd supplied us with like, I think it was like bacon rolls. It was like one bit of bacon and then a little roll. And then a couple of days later, he was like, you all need to send me £5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that one
That's
really
insane.
upset me because I was just like, I could have went to the shop.
But Kyle, you're saying all this stuff to each other. This has gone on for years. You're saying stuff to a couple of lonely podcasters.
Yeah.
You need to pluck up the courage and speak to him.
I think you and your friends need to get together and just like beat him up a little bit. Sorry, like that's the solution, I reckon. Just sort of like with your fists, like in an alley.
Maybe every time he asks for money, pay him, but also thump him in the tummy, and he'll start having a Pavlovian response.
Yeah, exactly.
So
well, if I make a quid, I'm gonna get a ruptured kidney.
So he'll come back from the corner shop with a packet of McCoys for you, and he'll go, "Can I?" Oh, and it'll be like Clockwork Orange. He'll fall to his knees like that nice guy did when he tried to squeeze the jubblies. Do you remember that bit? In Clockwork Orange?
Nice guy. Yeah, go and watch Clockwork Orange and then get back to us on next episode. Thanks, Kyle.
But watch it backwards. Thanks for joining in, Carl.
Cheers, Kyle.
Right, thank you very much.
Have we solved your problem? Have we helped out?
I think we have.
Yeah, I mean, what was the solution again? I don't really even remember. It was
forget it. Thanks, Carl. Catch you later.
Just invoice them for everything.
Some people just need to learn to help themselves. Yeah, and punch him.
And punch him and hurt him.
That's legal because we've said that's allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
I feel like Christ when I come on the show, spreading the good
In a word, invoice.
Invoice. Yeah, that's the word of the day.
We probably don't have much time to discuss this because we've got to go on to another caller.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
How you
How's it
doing?
going?
Good, thanks. What about you?
We're pretty good, thanks.
All right.
I'm here with Ed. We're talking.
Useless friend.
Do you have a problem?
Yes, I do, yeah. So my friend and I are currently in medical school, and then usually in the run-up to exams... So usually in the run-up to exams, we meet up to study. But the issue is he is consistently very, very late to these meetups. So last year, what I started doing was asking him to take a photo of his watch to prove that he had left the house so that I would know when to get ready to leave myself. But this year, instead of doing that, I've been turning up even later. And it has resulted in a lot of bickering over things like who was later the last time, who's been late more often. So we'll bicker for like 5 minutes, cool down, and then start studying.
Okay, great.
Okay,
glad to know that everyone's with the medical stuff is in safe hands in the future.
Yeah. Why can't men and women be friends? First example. Are you being late on purpose?
Yeah.
Right.
You've been late on purpose.
Oh, well, because he refuses to be on time. Like, we'll agree on a time, but he just doesn't turn up on time.
So you've matched him. You've played him at his own game, which I quite like.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be late every time. I'll be even later.
That's not bad.
I think that's pretty classy.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, that's good. And then he can't say anything.
Yeah.
Now,
And you guys learn nothing about medicine. You don't get any studying done. Genuinely though, like, you know, you should take your studies very seriously.
and can I ask you this getting him to take a photo of his watch, is this a method you use in other parts of your life where you ask people to take photos of things as proof? Because it sounds...
You're both why don't you just page him? You're both doctors.
We don't have any pagers in medical school, but no, I've never... Well, this isn't a problem I have with anyone else in my life apart from this friend, so I've never asked anyone else to send photographic proof of anything.
Really? But people can fake photos like the moon landing and that.
Can I ask, how late are we talking? Like, how late is he?
So it used to be like 45 minutes to an hour, and he's kind of improved to about 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's too late, I reckon.
Too late.
5 to 10, it's cheeky, but it's doable long term. I know that for a fact.
15 to 20, it's annoying, but you did text ahead.
Yeah. But if you can keep it in the 5 to 20 range consistently, you can sort of make
sort of 5 to
people put up
30,
with
and
it.
you somehow get away with it.
I once had it with my oldest mate. He's the same as me. He's like so late. Me and him once organised to hang out with each other, and just neither of us turned up at all or messaged the other one about it. We both just stayed home, like, because we just thought the other one would probably do the same thing.
Do you know what you should do? You should turn up on time next time, and
Just do a bit of studying,
and say and arrange to meet him for lunch. And then when he gets there, you should play dead with your mouth full and hire someone to say, "She died. If only someone was there who could perform the Heimlich."
If only there was a medical student here, she would have survived.
She would have survived.
Yeah, that's a really good
And then
idea.
he'll think, "Oh my God, I killed her with my lateness."
Yeah.
And then what some people would tell you is to then get up and go, "Haha, I got you. I hope you learnt your lesson." But he won't have learnt his lesson. You need to go away and hide.
Fake your own death for a long time.
Fake your own death. Have a funeral service.
Much ado about nothing style.
Now, I'd say probably you should arrange the funeral probably for half an hour earlier than it's going to be, because he'll probably still be late to that. He won't have learnt his lesson by then. What do you think about that so far, Brittany? You liking this? You liking where we're going with this?
I think, yeah, it sounds like a really good plan. Fake my own death, attend my own funeral.
And then kill your friend.
You know, it's become a
kill them.
cliche, sort of the faking your own death thing, but it's kind of fallen out of fashion.
No, it has. I think it's definitely time for a comeback. Sort of like how skinny jeans are coming back.
Yeah, like that guy from One Direction. I've heard that he's working on a new album, and it will break records.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it just broke pavements.
Yeah. Well, he said something's dropped.
Yeah, wasn't it? Was it the guy from One Direction that came out the window, wasn't it?
He came out as a window. he came out as Newton's apple.
Who was it that died? Who was the guy?
It was Harry Styles.
Oh, Liam Payne, yeah. Emphasis on the pain.
Yeah, I don't know. I think doctors, they do have a very stressful life.
They do, yeah, you got to remember that. This guy might have ADHD or something.
Yeah.
And he
Attention doctor
sit disorder.
Yeah.
And the problem is that because you guys don't do any fucking studying, you can't figure out what's wrong with the guy.
And it might be that he might have his equilibrium sorted out. He might start being on time for you, and then injecting your patients in the head too late, or whatever it is you guys do.
Yeah, maybe he was born with like an extra bone in his brain.
Have we helped fake your death?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a very reasonable plan.
I'm really glad we did it.
Yeah, and I will sharpen my knife.
Thanks, Britt.
Sharpen your knife.
Please do let us know how the killing goes.
And genuinely do fake your death. Don't.
A lot of people on this will just nod along and say we've helped, but you do need to actually do it.
And maybe hire a private detective to see what he's up to.
Yeah, that's really good.
And then you can say, when he says that when he gives his excuses, you go, "Oh, that's funny because here's you watching YouTube shorts on your desktop computer."
Well, I asked him why he's so late, and he just comes up with some sort of bullshit like, "Oh, a chronic fatigue syndrome from MS," and it's like a different disease.
Okay, so that. Well, hang on, this.
And we wonder why the NHS is on his knees. Why are you late? Oh, I'm dying.
That's crazy for you to drop that right at the end there, to be like, my friend has MS, and I'm fucking bicker with him about being late.
He doesn't. He thinks he does, but he actually doesn't. I think he just doesn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah,
Right.
that's good. The medical professional saying that people with MS are just lazy.
It's all ME with him.
That is fucking lovely. That's really good. It'll get slept on, but that's really good.
Brittany, is ME a real thing?
Okay, I think we have to take the next caller.
Okay, we have to move on. In a word, fake death.
Fake death. In one word, fake death.
Goodbye, Brittany. Look after yourself.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Wow. Even doctors are late these days.
Even doctors are late these days.
You're late for a doctor's appointment. They say, you can't come in. That's it. You've lost your chance.
Wow.
But then doctor be late for friend. But then
Exactly.
maybe doctor be late for friend so that he can be good for patient.
Maybe doctor training to be on time for other stuff.
Yeah, maybe that's
Maybe
what,
doctors.
that's why
Maybe
that's why
doctors.
medical school takes so long.
Oh my God, because they're always late. Yeah, it's actually a 3-year degree, but it takes 8 years because they're always late for class.
Yes. We're gonna go straight to another caller.
Thank you.
Nick.
Hello, Nick, who I'm just now finding out wants to remain anonymous.
Oh, Nick, is that your real name?
Is that your real name?
No, it's an alias.
I like that.
You're an alien.
Yeah, for viewers, because we won't show your face on this, Nick, but for people at home,
He's got like a massive grey triangular head and huge
he's
black eyes.
got 15 eyes. In it.
Yeah, and like tendrils.
Nick, we're talking
yeah,
useless
it is.
friends. What the hell is your problem? Oh, also,
Oh,
you've got a real professional microphone there.
yeah, so well done for that.
What happened there?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
So, I work as a videographer in London, and that's where Mike comes from. And about 2.5 years ago, maybe almost 3 years ago, I had a vacancy in my video team. So I thought, I'll hire my friend. He is pretty good. He's reliable. Admittedly, I hadn't seen him in a couple of years. So it turns out that he is about as useless as a person can be before they are legally declared dead.
Oh,
Wow.
my God. So you got him a job working with you, and he's crap.
And he sucks.
Is he also working as a
really
videographer?
Yes, so he does sort of the lower level stuff, some of the admin stuff, but he is slow, he's late every single day, and there's a function we do where we record
just
live
interrupt you there, Nick.
events.
You hired your friend
Yeah,
for
yeah.
something that you do as a career, and then he's turning up late.
Now listen, I've already taken enough of a bash in here today.
Oh, I see what you like today.
I was late today.
What I'm experiencing right now is a busman's holiday.
It's ironic because the busman's the reason I was late.
Okay, so is he bad at filming stuff?
Is he rubbish at filming videography?
He's not too bad at that. It's a case of if he does, say, film an event, he doesn't take any initiative in, any ideas. He's often late to that. He disappears to go smoking quite a lot during the event.
Awesome.
And just kind of, you look over and he'll just go on his phone. You're like, I guess that's fair enough. This isn't very interesting, but
You're just describing
Can
a
I
cool
ask-
guy to me, Nick.
I know you're anonymous,
You have
but
to give me a bit more than that.
what sort of events are you doing?
boring things like fintech and wealth management. So it just films the session
Talk
that
for
slides in
baddies.
later on.
Yeah, TED Talk for evil
Pretty
people.
much, yeah.
It's like,
Pretty
it's
much.
it's like how can we get people to be on their phone more?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how interested people are in the audience. It's quite amazing.
Yeah, but they have to pretend to be to justify their extreme wealth and their bullshit careers.
That is true.
That really
Yeah.
makes you think.
Yeah, it really makes you
So-
think.
Is he bad at the low level stuff? Like, is he late? Is he like?
Not
What do your
replying to
what do your
emails, stuff
colleagues
like that.
think of him?
He fucked up an event so badly once a year and a half ago that every time one of these events happens again, they make sure I'm doing it. They like him. He's a nice person, but he's not allowed to do certain things anymore in case it pisses people off.
And does he know this?
I'd be surprised if he didn't know this, but I'm not sure.
I'll tell you this first off the bat.
Yeah.
The biggest mistake you made is you've got a job, and you've immediately given it to your friend.
Yeah.
You're lucky that he's useless at it.
Yeah,
If he was good at it,
it would make you.
they'd
look
go,
bad.
well, then why do we hire this first cunt? You'd be
100%.
first out the door. You've actually pulled a blinder.
You've actually done an amazing. You look better by
your colleagues
comparison,
your colleagues go, oh, Nick's a good videographer.
Yeah, Nick's brilliant.
And you do know anyone? Yeah, I do know someone. And then they've gone, bloody hell, Nick is really brilliant.
Nick's really good at it.
So you
They're
need to
asking for you specifically.
You need to gaslight your friend and say, listen, man, everyone's saying you're doing a brilliant job.
So you need
but
to
they're
do
saying,
worse.
But they're saying you're a bit too keen.
Yeah.
And then he'll try even
worse
less.
and make
He'll
you
get
look even
fired. And then you hire some real morons. Then you hire some friends of yours that don't even own a camera.
And then everyone will go, wow, Nick was so on point with the last hiring. These other people are so shit. Have you ever thought about this, by the way? You work in one of the careers that is probably like, you know, it's kind of a cliche, but like sort of everyone's a videographer these days.
Yeah, you do like for Andrew Tate, you were saying.
Yeah, for Andrew Tate and sort of these evil Nazis as well, that sort of thing.
I hate evil Nazis.
Me too.
Like normal ones I don't even like, but when they're evil I'm like, well, that's in too much.
Well, actually, it's so easy to just message random people and say, yeah, I can get my hands on a camera and do it.
Yeah, anyone can say they're a videographer.
Actually, they can't because it's a really hard word to say and you just said it wrong.
Really?
You said videographer.
Turns out not everyone can
Not
say it.
everyone can say they're
But
a
do you know what everyone
videographer.
can do? Do it.
They can do it. It's easy.
No one's ever like, I'm a, how would you say it? Videographer.
Videographer.
How do you say it, Nick?
Videographer.
Well, you're already doing a pretty good job on that front. Yeah.
Do you really value your friendship? Oh. Well, I don't know if he's that useless then, and it sounds like maybe you're a bit of a green-eyed monster right now, Nick. And I'm not saying that because of your race as a extraterrestrial. I know you are bright green, but I'm saying on our planet, the green, it's like a,
It means being envious and jealous. But what you need to...
I know on your planet, if you call someone a green-eyed monster, they'd say, thank you very much. I've been going to the monster gym, yeah.
Well, what it is that actually jobs aren't actually about doing the job. It's about being friends with the CEO. That's what you're missing. So actually, maybe he is better at the job than you are.
Yeah.
Maybe the jogger's just turning up late, albeit, and then just looking pretty.
Yeah.
Is he pretty?
Is it pretty?
The jealousy coming out.
He must have like, how many eyes
Maybe I'm
must this
just
guy have?
viciously jealous.
Yeah.
And I need to alter my worldview.
But what you've told us is that your colleague is handsome and popular.
Yeah, what you've said is, hey guys, here's my problem with my useless friend. Yeah, he basically has got so much riz
He's really charming.
that he can be like texting honeys at our Nazi rallies that we're filming. and our CEO is like,
Brilliant job.
admiring
You know.
him. Maybe you should quit
But it's on the cards.
before he turned the camera on
I like
himself.
it. You're quite a cynical character, Nick. I like that. Quite
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think the people of your planet are good people.
And I think before turning the camera on himself, again, another great line that's going to get slept on.
Well, it got trod on, yeah. That's okay.
That's all right. I love the wainscoting behind you, by the way. I think
What's that?
The sort of the paneling on the walls behind Nick there. I love that.
It's amazing the sentences that do get a breather in this podcast.
Yeah.
Slow.
So you're saying I need to quit?
You need to get your friend fired. You need to start looking out for number one.
You need to ruin your friend's life.
In this economy, everyone is at risk of losing their job. How can you get your friend fired? Clearly, you need to attack him where it hurts.
100%.
The riz.
The Riz. Yeah.
It sounds to me like your friend could not video anything, and the boss would be like, "Yeah, but he's,
Said he's handsome and popular. Have you tried an acid attack?
that really worked."
Yeah, you know in prison what they do is they boil sugary water and then they throw it on people from the kettle because the fact that the sugar in the water makes the burn worse. So maybe you should do something like that.
It's kind of like sweetening the medicine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've also heard they take out the heating element.
Yeah, take out the heating element, yeah.
Yeah,
And you'd shove it up their arse and cook them from the inside out.
definitely.
Yeah, maybe you could do that. That's
Maybe
a
you could
strange
throw
idea.
sugary face. Sugary.
No, did you hear what he said?
What?
Take the heating element out of the kettle and shove it up his friend's arse to boil him from the inside out.
Now you're speaking our
you're speaking
language,
our
Nick.
language.
Now
Yeah.
he begins to understand.
It's been a very violent episode today, hasn't it?
Really, this has been one of our nicest. Have we helped?
Well,
do
I'm
you
in
think?
the office
helping,
now.
isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I'm actually in the office now, so I'm going to go stick a kettle up his arse.
Nice. Yeah, perfect.
And also, by the way, you're a
See if that makes him any
also,
better
by
at
the
the
way,
job.
I'll say this: you're a videographer. You should secretly film him at any time you can, and then you'll have a backlog of. There'll be something that he does within a day that you can
Yeah, 100%.
get rid of him for.
Yeah, evidence.
All right. In a word,
Kettle.
kettle.
Thanks,
Perfect.
mate.
Thank you so much.
When I needed a videographer, were you there? Were you there? When I needed a videographer, were you there?
Who's next, do you reckon?
We've
Who's next
got
up?
Jade.
How are you?
My name's Paddy. His name's Ed.
My name's Ed, and we're here to help.
What is going on with you?
Okay, so I have this terrible thing where every time one of my friends has like a really great accomplishment, like buys a house or moves to a new city, I like instinctively distance myself from them and I stop talking to them or I kind of brush them off. And then with the friends that I do have, it's like every time I talk to them, I'm like, okay, are we maintaining the status quo? And if everything is staying the same and they haven't had this like any great accomplishment, I'm like, okay, I'll keep hanging out with you. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Why am I like
It's a common
this?
problem. It's a common problem.
Yeah.
People experience this a lot. Now listen.
In the industry, we call them haters.
Yeah, you're a hater.
You're a hater.
And that's
you're a
okay,
hater.
by the way. We live in the era of haters.
Yeah, I'm a hater.
There's 2 paths ahead of you. You either start sabotaging your friends.
Or you become the most successful person in history.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I sabotage them?
By the way, if you don't like any of those, I've got a nuclear option waiting in my pocket. So let's explore these two and then ask me for the nuclear options.
So let's tackle becoming successful first, because I feel like that's easier. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you need to come up with there was a lady that invented a thing called the buzzball. And she's
very successful.
She's very successful. She put balls already existed, and so did alcohol.
Getting a buzz also
getting a buzz of alcohol. Yeah. But she put them together, and I think that company's worth billions. So like, just think about a shape that you like, and then think about a bit of food or drink that you like.
What other successful people were there? I guess the buzzball inventor, Steve Jobs, Marilyn Monroe.
So you got that. You can become successful. That's. I've said it before and I'll say it again, that's the easy bit. Start sabotaging your friends is the other one. Burn down their house, spread lies about their fiancés' infidelity.
Actually, a lot of those successful people we mentioned are saboteurs as well.
Go on.
Steve Jobs.
What did he do?
Didn't he cunt someone off?
He made the iPhone too thin that it would fall out of people's hands.
100%. Mark Zuckerberg, he pissed off Armie Hammer.
Steve Jobs had his friends going like this, where's my iPod? But it was the Nano and they forgot, and it was really, and it was in their pocket.
So small.
They thought they forgot
but you couldn't even think.
Can I interrupt myself here and go with the nuclear option?
100%.
Just tell me.
Okay. Your problem is that anytime a friend starts doing better than you, you feel this feeling of envy, and then you feel negativity about yourself feeling that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a group of homeless men warm their hands around a bin fire? I want you to imagine those men. What's on their face? It is the broadest grin in the world. You need to become friends with people far lower than you, and you will see that they take pleasure in the simplest things. You'll be grateful to. What are you thinking there, Ed? You're not liking this?
No. I know you're cooking. You are cooking.
Yeah?
But I've come up with an even more nuclear option for
Really?
after this. Yeah.
And the great thing is you can keep these people down. If they start, one of them starts learning to play the recorder and he's getting too many tips on the street, you give him some crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you'll be amazed how little he'll want to toot on the recorder once there's a pipe in the room.
Yeah, if one of them gets a bed at a hostel, call in a bomb threat, this sort of stuff. How's this for an even more nuclear option?
And the good thing is you'll be getting your steps in. Something I will say about homeless people is they're about.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you'll go back home and just say, I don't know if we're keeping you anonymous or not, but I'm looking at your room, and even for me, that's someone that has a room to live in, I look at your room and I think, that looks like a nice place.
Yeah.
Imagine how nice it will feel when you've spent the entire day in someone's tent watching them shoot up under a dual carriageway.
Yeah, but my nuclear option kind of ties into that. Like, the really radical thing to do, and this is to be avoided at all costs. This is really, really like a last like a worst case scenario, is to sort of practice empathy and self-love. Don't do that. Absolutely.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
like to practice gratitude
sorry
and
for him
meditate.
saying
and stuff.
this,
I'm
Jade.
sorry to even say that, but
where
maybe,
we might have to cut that out.
Yeah, but just it's
don't
to be
practice-
avoided if possible. But maybe you could practice gratitude, or maybe cop on a bit, basically.
The other
Maybe you
one
could
sounds
catch
better.
yourself on.
Yeah, the other one's better. You hear people say, hear people talk about practicing empathy and no one's ever perfected it.
Yeah, everyone's always practicing it, and no one wants to do. You don't want to show someone something when you're still practicing it. You want to show
Empathy is never the answer,
Do you know what I
especially
mean?
when it comes to friends.
Imagine if someone came up to you and said, "Oh, I'm practicing magic, or I'm practicing juggling knives. Can I do it in front of you?" You'd go, "No, come back to me when you're good at it." If someone says, "I'm practicing empathy,"
The only
fuck
friend
off.
I have empathy for is Ross, because he's definitely killed people.
Yeah, 100%. That poor fucker is going through it.
Empathy is the thief of joy. Theodore Roosevelt said that. Teddy.
Was he evil as well? Basically every American president has been evil.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you from America?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You're home of the homeless person. You
Home
can't
of the
move.
homeless person and the evil successful person.
In fact, if the reports I'm seeing are true, you're getting a few very rich people, which you wouldn't like to hang around with, but you're getting so many people that are...
Yeah, or you can go
It's easy
to
to get in
hang
there.
out, or you can go and wait in a fast food restaurant and wait for all the Deliveroo drivers to come in and hang out with them. Maybe you see if you can crawl up
Get
into
yourself
the
a
cube.
bike.
Get into the cube.
And pretend that you're one of them.
Yeah,
And
nice
just
and
go,
warm in the
and
cube.
go, guys, who had the hardest journey today? And then listen to them talk about how hard their day was. And then you'll go back and you'll be... And then you could order a delivery to your house, and then it'll be like Love Actually, because they'll get there. But instead of them having placards saying, I videoed you at your wedding, they'll have you a nice hot dinner, like a vindaloo. Or if you're an American, maybe like some tacos on a pizza.
I'd love to have like a vindaloo or something. Or
Now, what you've done there, Jade, is you've made Ed very hungry.
You've made me really hungry there, Jade. That's fucked up.
Go eat lunch.
I can't. I'm doing a podcast, Jade. I'm helping people.
Is that helped?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I was afraid you were gonna like go with the empathy first.
No,
but-
don't
No. Don't even say the E word around
he
me.
won't say that. Please.
Yeah, no, it was exactly what I was looking for. I'm gonna write this down.
Jay,
Thank you.
look after yourself. Don't look after others. In a word.
Put yourself first. Dump them if they're doing well.
Yeah.
I love it.
Take care
See you later, Jay.
Take care of you, I said.
Wow.
You've got to be careful with that, Ed.
With what?
Telling people to do that.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, some people...
I didn't even like that word.
Empathy.
No.
Sorry.
Ed, we have our final caller. Maddie's on the line.
Hello, Maddie.
I'm Paddy, and this is Ed. How are you
Ed,
doing?
how's it going?
Very well. How are you?
We're good, thanks. It looks like you're calling us from
Some sort of teleport queue.
yeah, like a corporate orb.
It is just the corporate little office in my building.
Are you at work?
I am at work, yeah.
What do you do?
It is amazing how many people call us from work.
I like that.
Well-
You
There's
forget-
so many.
You forget that people have jobs.
Got a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I
Well,
work at-
you've got a 9 to 10 to 1 and then
Yeah.
10 past 1 to 5.
Well, we've got an 11 till 3, so hold back.
Well, okay.
Maddie, we're talking friendship. What's going on?
Useless friends. What's your problem?
So I've got myself into a bit of a pickle, really, and I don't really know what to do. A couple of weeks ago, I was at a gig and met this guy who is the brother of someone that I know pretty well. And we got on well. He had this kind of like chaotic energy that I'm kind of like drawn to. So anyway, he's been texting me a lot, and what he's been doing is he's been texting me his really, really terrible music and his demos. And I work in music. He kind of wants some feedback on the music. I don't know what to do.
OMG.
He's not taking no for an answer. He's texting me incessantly. He keeps asking. There's like multiple tracks. It's very, very bad. It's kind of like sexual lyrics, like rapped over like a dance beat. So yeah, there's nothing really good I can say to it. But obviously, because he's the brother of someone that I know and I kind of need to maintain a good relationship with, I'm not really sure what to do. So any advice appreciated.
First
Well,
of all,
number one, first of all, it sounds like you're trying to keep a dreamer down.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. You're gatekeeping the music industry, Maddie, and I don't like that one bit.
Can I tell you this from experience?
I'm grumpy
Can
now.
I tell you this?
You made me grumpy.
Anytime, and this is advice for anyone out there, if you ever meet a rapper, you've struck gold.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you've got the opposite of a problem. You've got a shit rapper who will rap on command anytime you want.
I don't know though.
Which is
I
one of
don't
the
know whether
best
it's a good
things to have
problem.
access to.
I don't think we should
did
be
he-
encouraging him to put this music out in the world. This is the problem.
Can you share with any of the music?
Any
with
of the
us?
lines or any of the bars?
There's a lyric about so it's about his ex-girlfriend, and this is the other
Brilliant.
thing, like it's all very personal, and there's a
Oh
lyric
my god,
about
Brilliant.
fantastic!
her being the coin to his slot. So
Oh,
yeah,
she's pegging him.
well maybe.
Or maybe it's like maybe it's because a romance is like a whirlwind, but one of those coin things that goes like that.
Yeah.
Coin vortex.
yeah.
Wait, does it rhyme that line or?
I've only listened to it a couple of times because I actually ended up playing it to my entire family when I was on holiday with them a couple of
As you
weeks
should.
ago.
Obviously.
As you should.
Obviously.
When you receive a voice note rap, can you?
Paddy, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but me and Paddy are expecting to hear the full thing
Oh god.
We might,
at some point.
Do you know what we could? Do you know
Of
what
course
we
we
do you know
are.
what we could do? Because I imagine.
Why do you think you'd be accepted onto this podcast?
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
I think we don't want to expose this guy to all our listeners.
Yeah,
No, of course
this
not.
is
Maybe
what I'm
we
worried
should-
about.
But
No,
we should be able to hear it, is
here's
what
what
I'm
we'll
saying.
do.
I'm not going to put it on the pod, but we want to hear
Here's
it.
what we'll do. Maddie, you'll play us the track and we'll listen to it, but I promise you we
won't
will
go
not
out.
we will not put it out on air.
Scouts on it. Or you just email it to the producer so that we can listen at a different time.
This is so exciting.
great. So, like-
Homemade raps are like, it's like, you know when someone makes you like a homemade card. You know when when someone makes you your birthday card.
Yeah,
It just means so much more.
100%.
To receive a homemade rap.
Yeah, it's such a nice present.
It's absolutely lovely.
So what was your read on the guy before you found out he was a musician trying to use you for your music industry connections? Do you think
Well-
you just made a new friend in your area?
Yeah, I thought I just made a new friend. We discussed going to the pub quiz, like all of this kind of like very casual stuff.
He'll do the music round.
So I will say that he is a white man, so that adds an extra layer of
That's honestly perfect.
So, so what you're saying is it probably is quite good.
yeah, what you say?
Okay, I've sent it to Phoebe.
Let's listen, shall we?
Oh, we're going to listen to it
We can
now.
listen to it right now.
Okay, I'm going to pause this.
Wait, Maddie.
Yeah.
This is he.
What do you mean?
You've got a superstar in your hands, Maddie. Are you serious? You think that's shit?
Is R.L. Stein in the room? Because I'm getting goosebumps.
I'm getting goosebumps over here. This guy's a good fella, no Scorsese.
All right,
Now,
all right.
I'll say this. The production value is very, 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 very low.
Very low. But I'll tell you what, if it was someone with a different voice, if it was someone with a different voice, or maybe like a bit better at rhyming or whatever, that would go extremely high.
I'll say this on the record, Maddie. On the record, Maddie.
The voice and the lyrics
and the person. Yeah. But I was expecting it to be really bad, and it's like.
I mean, it's not good,
unfortunately,
guys.
it is like 0.5% off being all right.
Now, I'm going to break your heart here, Maddie. We're going to sign him.
We're going to sign him. We're going to get the guy on here.
All right.
For Fumble Ruski Productions, it will be. I'm their second podcast, and I'm allowed to, as it's just launched, get our first rapper.
Well, look,
We're going to be the new
will have to get
Interscope.
some kind of finder's fee then if you do end up signing him.
No,
but, you know.
Maddie, I'm afraid you're getting fuck all for this guy. You're gonna go down in history as the person that refused to sign the Beatles.
You're gonna be
Oh
Kim.
my God.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Kim to Eminem. Can I ask you this, Maddie? Is he a good-looking fella?
People have suggested that maybe this is a bizarre way for him to crack on to me, but I don't know.
I think that if he's sending you tracks and you work in the music industry, I don't think he's cracking on to you there.
Wow.
And it's about his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
If it is a way to pull you, that's absolutely unbelievable. Sending you a rap about his ex-girlfriend and saying, can we make me a millionaire from this?
I actually do think it's competent enough that you would have, if the timing had been different or if the presentation had been different, like you would think differently about it. It's all about perception, you know, like if it hadn't been a mad cunt that you met in a car and then he texted you all of his tracks immediately, if you'd got to know him over 6 months and become a good friend and then he was like really sheepishly like, oh, I actually make music but I don't know if it's any good. I think you'd have a different opinion on it.
Do you know what you should do? You should send him a rap back.
Yeah.
You say, I really like your song, but it went on too long.
Yeah.
You know?
Your voice is wrong.
That's kind of what he sounded like.
Yeah,
because people aren't going to hear it on the podcast. So
no, it's kind of like
we should probably explain what it sounded like.
It was sort of like sing rapping. It wasn't like rapping. It was kind of like the streets, but kind of like but melodic rapping.
You know, Dry Your Eyes, Mate. It was like the comment section on YouTube of that. It was like guys that can't even rap.
That's really funny. Yeah.
Yo, Emily, it's been 6 years. I can't believe it. I still think about you every day.
Yeah, I think about you. I hear you in my ears.
Biggest mistake I ever made was letting her go.
I ever made. I love to drink Lucozade, you know, that type of stuff. Actually, that was a bar for me.
That was a bar.
That's a bar for me.
We're going to have to get an alcohol license in here.
You think I should pursue this as an opportunity, do you?
Well, no, here's what I would say. It's embarrassing if the new guy you're dating, you're introducing to your friends as an up-and-coming rapper.
Yeah.
But to have a friend who's trying to rap, I cannot emphasize how brilliant that is.
Well, do you know what the solution to that is?
We're getting too excited.
Yeah, we are. Do you know what the solution to that is, Paddy?
What?
If you don't want to introduce your friend or your new close friend as an up and coming rapper, do you know what you have to do?
Rap on our show.
You have to introduce them as an established signed rapper by you. If you don't want them to be an up and coming rapper, you have to sign him.
He's up and came.
He's been and gone.
And I'll extend this now. And this is as someone in the music industry, and we hear about this all the time. Gatekeepers. This is your chance to not be a gatekeeper, because here's my offer right now, right?
Okay.
You don't need to sign him, obviously, but here's my offer to him if he ever hears this.
Yeah.
He can come on this sofa and rap.
Listen, like, genuinely, like me and him have
He's already got
connections.
a
Like,
promo
he can be one of the musical guests on SNL. That's a promise, and that's a promise.
Let's not go that far, but Ed.
But that will happen.
Ed, listen to me.
What?
Here.
Okay.
Your friend can come on here and rap.
I swear to God, that's allowed.
So if you want to be his mate, we're going to give him a platform. It'll be off your back and on ours.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd love a rapper on the show.
I would love it.
I'm sick of having to do the rapping myself. Like, someone else puts up the lights and keeps recording the cameras, but I still have to do all the rapping.
He has to do all the bars, yeah.
Can I ask, Paddy, are you in your music business thing now?
Yep.
It's kind of cool, isn't it? Because if most other jobs, if you were caught on a Zoom talking about bad rapping,
Yeah.
it'd be like, come on, you need to work now. But it sounds like you're doing normal work.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I am getting chucked out of my room now. Hang on, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 1 second.
Well, you should have booked it.
No, I didn't
should have booked
book
it.
I did
It's what
book
happens
it.
when you put all the tracks, yeah. Maddie has just revealed to us what she does. It isn't for a record company, but it's music related.
It's music related.
And what I will say is, it's a job which could absolutely help this rapper.
Absolutely, 100. It would genuinely, in fact, more than any other job, because of where you work, more than any other job in music, it could change his life.
If you're comfortable with it, give him our details, and he can not only be. It'll be like I'm guessing like Johnny Carson used to have comedians on.
Yeah.
And if he really liked them, they'd come and sit on the sofa.
Great.
He's got the offer of both. He'll be rap and interviewed.
Fantastic.
In a word, believe.
Believe in this man.
Thank you, Maddie. We appreciate it. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Daddy.
Wow. You don't know what you've got. A useless friend.
Completely. She's the useless one there. That's correct. Useless. This guy's useful.
Do you know how long I've got to be friends with people before they'll rap to me?
That's so funny. Oh, is that Adam Flood?
Speaking of useless friends that have got a no discernible talent, Adam Flood's on the line.
Hello, boys.
He's in a library. He's well read.
He's been in the sun and he's in a library.
Yeah, he's an Irishman in July.
He's well read.
What are you thinking? This is a good potential place for new friendships or not? What are you thinking?
People are feeling fairly studious.
Okay.
How about this? Why don't you go and ask a librarian if they have any books on how to make friends?
Yes.
Because that's a good way to make friends.
Great idea.
Okay.
And now, Adam, just to warn you, we may require you at some point to whisper rap.
We might need you to do a rap. Ask if they have any books on how to make friends, and then ask if they have any
Music
books on how to be a rapper.
Yeah. Either or. Friendship or rapping. Friendship or rapping.
Yeah, same thing. I'm looking for books on making friends, and I'm looking for a book that will teach me how to rap.
I was looking at a few books quickly.
Oh, wow.
But there's this bit here that says, as an example, my boss sometimes asks me to do questionable things that feel deeply wrong, and I hate that I'm in the position that I'm in.
Right. Does that resonate with you?
Have I got time to read that out?
No, you don't.
I think
I don't think that's probably not the best thing.
I think that's relevant.
I don't think. Let me just gaslight you here for a second.
Well, I'm going to say
you don't need to read that. That's actually evil.
I'm going to jump off on that point and say I'm going to require you to rap to someone.
You're actually fired if you read that. Is what I would say.
So what I will say is, you've annoed me now.
You've pissed me off. Actually, do you want to make it up to us? Don't you?
So I now need you to rap to someone in the library.
Okay, well, I'll come back to that book in a while, but yeah, I can do that first.
Is there someone there? Is there someone there with a pair of ears, or even one?
And an open heart?
So you say to them this. Say to them, hey, I've been having a look. I'm looking for a friendship book.
I'm just gonna...
So you need whatever you say to them has to rhyme.
Yeah, that's a really good compromise. Whatever you say to the librarian has to rhyme. But you're not asking them about rap. You're asking them just for a book about friendship, but everything should rhyme. Okay, so
you don't need to rap pace, but I want everything to rhyme.
It doesn't need to be a rap like format, but I would love it to rhyme if possible.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for... I've basically been browsing and looking for a book on friendship, roughly written around 2006.
It's a half rhyme. Where can I look for such a book?
Where would you suggest that I look for the book? I guess ideally it shouldn't sort of... The subject of friendship, about how to make connection. Should I look in the friendship section?
I've looked to the left, I've looked to the right. By the way, are you open at night?
But I guess my main concern is it's kind of neighbours and maybe ones who are quite loud, ravers.
He's giving himself such hard words, right?
Yeah, he's starting every sentence with orange.
House or flat, just how to approach.
A dog or a cat.
A dog or a cat.
Well, that's insane. It doesn't sound like he's talking. I might start easy, I'll end up hard. By the way, do I need a physical library card?
That's really good.
I guess we could try the easy or maybe hard. By the way, do you know if I need a physical library card?
That's really good.
I am a member, but I think I've lost it. I had it in this old dusty wallet.
Oh my God, he's a genius.
Bars.
That's heat. Wheel it up. Wheel that up.
I'm looking for hardback or maybe on paper. I can get it now or I'll see you later.
Oh, that's good. Or I'll come back later.
I guess I'm thinking about hardback or it could be paper. But if you don't have it now, I could come back later.
That's wicked.
That's insane.
Between social science, religion and philosophy, to be honest, neither really bother me. Yeah.
See exactly what it is.
Okay, I see.
Neighbours, not children.
Neighbours,
Training
not children.
AI, an idiot. That's crazy. You'll go looking for it, or will it be me? By the way, are the computers free?
Will you look for it, or will it be me? Oh, and are those computers over there free?
I had a look for them before, but I might have missed them. Are these books organised by the Dewey Decimal System?
That's really good.
I was looking in that section. I'm guessing that I might have missed them. Are there ways in which the book's organised by the Dewey Decimal System?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Unreal.
That's
I think you've definitely earned your lunch today,
Yeah,
Fladdy.
definitely. I mean, we won't pay for it, but yeah.
Yeah, you can treat yourself to some lunch.
We're gonna have to wrap up.
Oh, this is it. Okay, I'm really hoping you have. I hope that you have the book that I need. Oh, by the way, is it a problem that I can't read?
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like you've got the book that I need. I guess, will it be a problem that I'm not really able to read?
Round
Well,
of applause at home for
it's
Adam
more-
Flood, please,
Right.
everybody.
Well
That
done,
is
Adam.
unbelievable. Problem is, we just say that you're done now, but he has to end this actual conversation with a real person.
For me, it's like a video game. I
Yeah.
turn off the PS2, and those characters don't exist anymore. POV, you're a suicide note being written. Right, Adam, we're going to have to leave you
we
there.
genuinely need to go. We need to wrap up. So I'm sure you can sort this out yourself, but you've been a genius.
Great job, Adam. Really
great
good job, Adam.
Thanks, mate.
Hang up on us, please, or
Thanks.
whatever it is.
Thanks, mate.
Wow. Truly astonishing.
He's a genius for that. That last one about not being able to read, I'm really happy with
It's
that.
quite good because I guess like once we've done a few episodes, he won't be allowed in a single building in his
No, he'll be banned from everywhere in his postcode.
Well, we're going to have to end it there.
I'm afraid
We've
so.
talked about friends being useless and friends being stingy, but no one is more generous with their time than my good friend, Edward Knight.
I'm
Thank
so
you so
proud
much
that
for
I'm
doing
your
it.
friend, Paddy, and that you're my friend.
I'm proud to be your friend.
And I'm proud of everyone who's watched and listened, and especially of the Patreons.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget to plug that.
You need to go because you've got football.
Yeah, I'll need to go soon, but why don't you wrap up and give us some
Wrap up with you here?
Yeah,
You
of
sure?
course. Give us some
Okay.
final thoughts.
Okay, let's maybe have some emotional music and lighting. Wow. Okay, well, what have we learned? God, it's such a shame when friends can be stingy. When friends are late. When you get your friend a job and then they've got more riz than you could even imagine of.
Here's my light.
Maybe your friends, you don't have a light. We discussed this early with Jade, who's jealous of her friends. There's a bit of Jade in you right now.
To be in the light.
You can put a hand in the light. Such an interesting time we live in that someone can call in with a problem and the problem is that they've made a friend who can rap. I think that says everything you wanted to know about society. And by the way, Ed, if you wanted a light, you shouldn't have been late. I was here when they were setting up the lights and they said, "Where do you want the spotlight?" And I said, "Well, I'm sat here." And they did this. So just think about it that way. We've given great advice. We've told people to fake their death. I believe we told someone to hit their friend in the face with acid. Now, should you do those things? That's completely up to you. And eventually one of these things does go to court and I'm called there. That's completely up to you.
Oh, it's satire laws, obviously.
News just in. We've just found out that the book that Adam was offered at the library was a book called
How to Deal with Difficult People. That's
Now,
amazing.
I believe
if anyone in the world could use that book.
Yeah, you should have checked it out and given it to the librarian.
That's great.
Okay, brilliant. What an amazing
everyone.
chat. Thank you so much.
Thanks
we
for
do
watching.
a new episode every week. And please also join us on the Patreon where we
Yes.
have a bonus episode. Ed and I spoke to Adam in detail about our living situation with
Yeah,
Adam.
you've
And
got to check
we
that
did a
out,
grand
it's
tour
fun.
of my old house. That's it. Anything else that you want to say?
No, thanks for having me, that's all. And thanks for being my friend all
Thank you.
these years.
Thank you for coming, Ed.
Thanks for being my friend, Paddy.
And thank you for being my friend. And can I say this?
Yeah.
Good luck at football,
Thanks, mate.
but look after yourself.
I will.